Look it like breeze.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression / brightly colored eyeshadow look using this wild eyeshadow palette from Face Candy. As you guys can see, I'm absolutely in love with this packaging here. It is so gorgeous. Quick little backstory on this before I get into the palette and the eyeshadow look. One of my really good friends just recently purchased this for me. She just so happened to see it online and thought, I'm totally buying it for him. It's totally him. Reason being is that any and everybody that really knows me, I mean really knows me, knows that I'm all things feline. Like, I love cats. Always have, always will. That's just the way it is. So she basically bought this for me, texted me and said, hey, I've got a surprise for you, and once you get this, I'm going to need you to do like a million looks with this. So I'm all about it. So I'm back in the game, ready to go ahead and jump right into the palette. Once again, this is the Wild palette. This is from Face Candy. I've actually never really heard of Face Candy before, but I'm just super excited to actually try this. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that I actually really like this. I hope that the palette actually has a good color payoff, that the colors are saturated, and there's hopefully not a lot of fallout. So first things first, let's go ahead and talk about the packaging. As you guys can see, it's pretty brightly colored with some tiger stripes, I like to say. One of the things that drew me to the packaging immediately was the fact that this is actually almost like a felt or like a velvet material. So it's not like most palettes where they're just going to be plastic. I absolutely fell right in love with this. I just love the way it feels. I just love touching it. It's so soft. I love it. This palette does have 24 colors inside. I'm going to go ahead and open this up for you guys so you guys can take a look inside. It does have a mirror inside, as you guys can see. It's got some colors right in here. So they're pretty brightly colored, which I'm pretty excited about because I'm not afraid of color. I just honestly am really excited. Again, I've never tried it. I haven't even swatched this yet. I just really wanted to kind of do this with you guys. Together, we can both go into this together and just get a chance and get a real good feel for the palette. So let's go ahead and get started and see what kind of look we come up with today. Alright guys, so we are all zoomed in. Again, I already have my face on, I already have my lids prepped, so let's go ahead and jump right into the look. So, being that there are so many colors in this palette, I think I'm going to try to use a mixture of both warm and cool colors. I really don't have a specific look or direction that I want to go in, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and get started. So let's see. I think I'm going to start with a warm transition. I'm going to go ahead and possibly use, I think we're going to go ahead and use this color here. This is Untamed. I'm going to go ahead and just use that as my transition above the crease. And you can take any fluffy brush you want. Tap out the excess. Now already I can tell when I dig into the palette that there is a lot of, I don't want to say fallout, but it starts to get very powdery. So I'm hoping that doesn't lead to a lot of fallout on my face, but let's go ahead and get started. Already it seems to be pretty saturated.
Look it like breeze.
A little bit more. It's very shimmery. Show you that.
Look it like breeze.
So far, so good. I think we're gonna go ahead and take, let's see. Alright, I think I am. I'm gonna go ahead and take this bright matte orange, which is Hot Mess over there. And let's go ahead and add that to the crease too. Warm that up, tap off. Again, it's a little powdery, but let's go ahead. Ooh, okay. I'm actually not mad at this color. It seems to be blending fairly well. Again, like I said, I don't have a real direction as to what I want my look to be. I'm just literally choosing colors that I think will be pretty and kind of creating a look on the go. hot mess. I just hope that I don't end up looking like a hot mess by the end of this video. Drag it out a little bit more. Sorry, I'm trying to block you guys. I'm gonna hold the mirror a little bit lower. I actually really love the fact that this palette has a mirror inside. So convenient. I am loving these colors. Giving me almost like festival vibes right now. Festivals are coming up, y'all. Trying to get your makeup looks together. Ooh, okay, for the eyes though. Therese, you did good with this palette so far, girl. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to put you on blast. No, I'm just gonna want to do that. But this is real cute so far. I'm gonna dip in there a little bit more. I want something dramatic since this palette is so bright. I think I'm gonna just go for it. It's really pretty. It's real bright, real bright. So, let's see. I'm thinking, do I want to do a halo? Do I want to do, let me add a little bit more pink because I don't think I'm blend that at the top. I'm going to go ahead and go back into that first color, Untamed, with another fluffy brush and just kind of add a little bit more to the top of that orange. A lot of this color in there. And of course, I'm going to go back in with a little more hot mask. It's really pretty. This is giving me high fashion vibes with this stretched eye, y'all. Alright, I'm trying to think, since I have no direction of where I want to go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use this kind of cranberry kind of color. It's called Nasty. I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe do somewhat of, I don't know. Maybe let's put it on the inner corner of the eye and the outer corner. So let's start with the inner corner. Fix that mistake. Ooh. That's pretty. Okay, I kind of like where this is going. Kind of just work with it. That's really pretty. Mind you, these are pretty shimmery, so I don't have a whole lot of matte colors as far as the ones that I want to use for this look. So they're all going to be shimmery, but we'll make it work. Same thing on the other eye. Okay, so we're getting a lot of color payoff, which I do like, but I think I still want to deepen up those corners, inner and outer. Let's go ahead and, you know what, let's see. Let's go ahead and take that same brush. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this kind of plum color. This is Havoc here, if you guys can see that. I'll go ahead and use that and just kind of add that to both the inner and outer corners just to kind of deepen them up a little bit. So let's start outer. Ooh, okay. I like where this is going. I'm liking this. Really liking that. Yeah, this is giving me what I want. I'm loving this. I'm loving that. So I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just using colors, girl, okay? I'm gonna go back into Hot Mess because I want some more orange. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that above that purple. I just want these colors to be really bright. Okay. Let's go back into Havoc again. Let's go ahead and take kind of this rest color here next to Hot Mess. It's called Raw. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the center of the lid. You guys can see that. Sorry, it's this color there. Use a flat brush. That's a lot. And let's go ahead and just pack that up. Perfect. So I think I like where this looks, but now I want to do the bottom in cool colors. So I think I'm going to do almost a half and half. I think I'm going to start, let's see, this is what I want. I'm going to go ahead and use this purple eye pencil. This is a Maybelline Lasting Drama waterproof eye pencil. I did use these in previous videos. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and line the outer half of my eye at the bottom with this, and then on the inner corner I think I'm going to use a turquoise color. So just go ahead and line the bottom half of the waterline. I think he's trying to play me right now, y'all. He's really trying to play me. This is really trying to play me right now. There we go. You know what, y'all? This is really trying to play me. I'm gonna have to fix that off camera, but let's go ahead and skip that, and hopefully this one won't try to play me. I'm gonna use the same pencil, just a different color, and I'm gonna try to do this on the inner corner. There we go. I don't mind if it smudges. I need the purple one to work like that. Oh, okay. Well, it's a little bit better, but usually it works much better than this. Okay, so normally that pencil, the purple, will be working better, but it's giving me some technical difficulties, but it's okay, we're gonna move on because that's just what we do. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna darken up that outer corner. And let's see, let's use, I think I wanna use this really dark one. It's called Uproar, if you guys can see that one. I'm gonna go ahead and smudge that on the outer corner, and then on the inner corner, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this blue color, which is called Offbeat. So let's go ahead and just use a shader brush and dip into Uproar. Let's go ahead and dip into the blue color Offbeat for the inner corner, and we'll come back to the outer corner. dip back into upward that really, really deep, vibrant purple and just pop that on the outer corner again. Alright, so I think I pretty much have my eyes the way I want them for the most part. I am going to probably just touch it up a little bit more, maybe deepen up the crease. I'm going to go ahead and add some liner, do my lashes, and I will be right back with the finished look. Be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I'm back with the finished look. I went ahead and added some eyeliner, some mascara to both the top and bottom of my lashes, and I also deepened up the inner and outer corner of my crease using the purple. And last but not least, I did go ahead and put an inner corner highlight. As you can see, it's a little dusty. Sorry. I went ahead and just used that gold color bang right there. Again, and put that in the inner corner of my eyes. Now again, being that this is a first impressions video, I want to keep it strictly just this palette alone. You're more than welcome to add glitter. You could add lashes. Again, I'm not going to add lashes because as soon as this video is done, I'm just going to go ahead and wash all this off and go to sleep. So I didn't see the point of putting on lashes. But again, you guys do what you want to do. Like I said, you guys can use as many or as little colors as you want. I just wanted to kind of play around with this palette, being that this is the first time I've ever touched it, or actually got a chance to actually use it and see what the colors are. I actually really am pretty pleased with it. I love the color payoff. I have to say that it's pretty saturated, it's very vibrant. Again, if you're someone that's looking for really bright, shimmery colors that are going to pop on your lid, I feel like this particular palette is the one for you. If you love color, again, like me, if you're not afraid of it, this is also a good palette for you. Just two things about the palette I noticed were that the colors are a bit messy. So be careful when you're dipping your brush into the color. It tends to pick up a lot of the color and it kind of spreads it around, so you might have to blow and tap up a lot of the excess. And number two, if I could just change one thing about this palette or make any kind of adjustments, is I would add more matte colors. I notice a lot of the colors in this palette are very shimmery, which are great for the lid. However, I personally prefer to use a lot of matte colors in my crease. However, these colors did work really well for me, but I probably would prefer them if the purples and the other colors in my crease were actually matte. But I must say that these colors are absolutely beautiful. They're very soft, easy to blend out, which is a big thing for me when it comes to shadow. I don't really have anything negative to really say about this palette. I feel like, again, this is giving me like everything that I wanted. I was really kind of nervous because I didn't know how the colors were going to play out. So all in all, I must say that I'm thoroughly pleased with this palette. Again, there are 24 colors in this palette. I can't say anything bad about this palette. I think they just need to change the name from Wild to Bianca because it's me, pretty much. I can't wait to create more looks. I will be sure to go ahead and link the information for this particular palette down below. I'm going to do my homework and see what Face Candy is all about. So again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that some of you guys will actually have a chance to go ahead and purchase this palette. Again, I will go ahead and put that information down below. And as always, you guys know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Festival season is coming. I swear this lip gloss does that every time. This is giving me like 1980s like Gem and the Hologram vibes. But I'm not really mad at it though.